Hello and welcome back to the channel where we provide you with tips and tools to help you move with purpose. For this Fit Tip video, I'm going to go over the setup and cues that I like to use for that hip hinged single leg isometric hold that I like for targeting the deep glute rotator muscles. These deep external glute rotators are so important because as that femoral head is articulating in the socket, to keep that bone from just hinging in position and jamming up, creating an impingement syndrome in the front of your hip, these muscles help pull that femoral head back into the socket so that it actually glides well. So to target these muscles, we're going to put you in a hip hinged position, and we want to do an isometric hold that creates the need for that external rotation and torsion to help that bone sit in the right place. The most important key to this exercise is achieving the proper setup position before you actually get started. So what you're going to do is rest one foot on top of a bench. To get into this position, the easiest thing to do is sit down on that bench. You are going to extend one leg, and from that position, wherever that heel is resting, you're going to rock forward. That's going to give you the appropriate distancing to then place that back foot up onto the bench in a Bulgarian start position. So our target muscles are going to be on the leg that we're standing. You're going to anchor yourself into the floor first and foremost. So you are going to try to hug the ground with that foot. I'm going to have this knee in a slightly flexed position, so I'm not locking it out. And this is the most important thing, is I'm going to start to externally rotate and think of corkscrewing into the ground to pre-tension those glute muscles. Now, if you're feeling tension in the knee, it's because you're just twisting out as opposed to externally rotating from the hip. So this corkscrew needs to occur from the hip joint, not from the knee. And if you can get everything to move as a complete unit and corkscrew in, that's going to give you the proper tensioning. You shouldn't feel anything on the knee at that point. From this upright position, you are going to hinge at the hips, keeping a nice neutral spine position. And here, we're just going to hold that position. So for some people, this is going to be enough. We're going to do a 5 to 10 second hold. You're going to start to feel the stretch and tension in these glutes. They're going to heat up and they're going to start to burn while you're holding this position. From here, you're going to press through the ground, squeeze those glutes back into that upright position. Take a second or two and then repeat. If you need to, sometimes it's good to hold a little bit of a weight, or to advance the movement, hold a weight in the opposite hand to the leg that you're standing on. This is going to create a torsion challenge in the upper body, and it's going to add load into that hip. So from here, once again, nice and tall through the crown of the head in that upright position, corking into the ground to pre-tension. You're going to hinge at the hips, glide down, and we're going to hold that weight in position here for your 5 to 10 seconds. And then you're going to come back up and repeat. Some of you might ask, why not just use a single leg isometric RDL where you're floating your back leg? Well, there is just something about resting that back leg in that Bulgarian position, which focuses on those deep glute external rotators a little bit more. My theory is because we are tension structures, when you're floating the leg versus having it resting, it changes the different pulls and tension and the muscles that you're using. And in that Bulgarian position, for whatever reason, those deep glute external rotators just get lit up a little bit more. So give it a try. And that is the quick and dirty for the single leg hip hinged isometric position to target those deep glute external rotators. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe to the channel and share it with your friends. Thank you so much for watching.